prioritizing your security over emotional expression. Time and healing will soften that defense, and you will open up to joy and reciprocity. Dawn, what do you have for Libra?
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Dawn Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Now, with the astrology, we always begin with the moon. The new moon is this week on Wednesday, the 24th at 12:10 in the afternoon in the sign of Leo at 2 degrees 7 minutes. Set your intentions, write them down so you know where they are. Because what's going to happen? The first quarter, which isn't until April 23rd of 2026, at 3 degrees and 56 minutes of Leo. That's when you do all the work on this project. So you got to know the intention so you know what you're doing. Then we wait for the full moon. January 22nd of 2027, 2 degrees 14 minutes, the full moon occurs. We can see everything in this project. Maybe some things you don't like, and you can change it at that time. And then we pivot away. We wait for the last quarter moon. That doesn't occur until November 20th of 2027 at 8:25 in the evening, 20 degrees and 57 minutes of Leo. That's when we celebrate our success, and then we turn away and allow it to go off. We wait for the next new moon. Now, there are 3 void of course times this week. On the 21st at 12:51 p.m. at 20 degrees 5 minutes until the 22nd at 5:26 a.m. when it moves into the sign of Cancer. Now on the 23rd at 5:41 p.m., 20 degrees and 5 minutes until the 24th at 8:29 a.m. when it moves from Cancer into Leo. Now the last one on the 26th at 4:01 a.m., 24 degrees, 34 minutes till 1:56 in the afternoon when it moves into Virgo. Now let's see what we have just for your sign. All right, Venus remains in a square with Mars and the southern node. Venus is passionate and vibrant in emotion, which can lead to highs and lows, and they can be easily stirred up, so be cautious. However, as quickly as inspiration comes, it can go. You have a deep sense of needing affection and a longing. With self-awareness and compassion, it can lead to authentic relationships and even a deeper sense of self-worth. All week, Mars is also in an opposition to the North Node. Tension and willpower versus life's direction. That can lead to restlessness. Being misdirected action, there can be some projection of frustration. Be careful there. That means others are putting their stuff on you. Use thoughtful reflection here and assertiveness. Be authentic and try to align with a deeper mission. The sun and moon will go conjunct on Wednesday, the 24th, which gives us the new moon. Gives you some inner alignment between yourself and your emotions. You'll experience life with a little bit of sincerity and emotions becoming clearer. Connecting your needs with the feelings at the end of the week. Venus is in a sextile to the moon, blending ease and social grace, affection and with kindness, and you'll feel drawn to the arts, to beauty, cozy environments. You are emotionally intelligent right now and build deep supportive relationships. Now, Venus is also in a square to Saturn. This can result in early lessons in life, in emotional boundaries. And trust, you may approach love with some caution. You'll have trust issues, influenced by past disappointments and, of course, fear of rejection. We all have that. Prioritizing your security over emotional expression. Time and healing will soften that defense, and you will open up to joy and reciprocity. Dawn, what do you have for Libra?
Thank you, Miss Bonnie. Now let's look at the tarot side and see how that aligns with that astrology reading from Miss Bonnie. Spirits and universe, please tell us what is in the highest and best interest of Libra. Yes, indeed. All right, Libra, here we go. On the bottom of the deck is your overall energy of your environment, and I love it. It is a Fool card. The Fool card is that energy of newness, freshness, of funness. Your energy this week is going to be popping and happy and friendly. Don't be surprised if people you don't even know say hello to you. They come up to you and say hello. Don't be surprised if people strike up conversations. Don't be surprised if even your gloomiest friend is now in a good mood and maybe strutting with a little bit higher step. That little grumpy old boss you got, maybe he's a little happier or she's a little happier. Maybe she's not frowning so much. Again, this is a very youthful, positive energy around you this week. This is also a week of energy says if you want to start something, if you want to create something, if you want to make something new in your life, bring something new to your life, this is the week for it. The universe will support this. So let's take advantage of that. Your energy is happy as well. Look at this. It's a celebration energy. It's a 3 of Cups. Now, this could be a birthday celebration energy. Again, so you may be leading up to a situation where you are having your birthday or celebrating somebody else's birthday. And so there's that energy about that. And that's why the fresh and silly energy, which is great. This also, considering we have the happiness card and we have that Fool card as your underlying energy, this could be a time of you getting married. This may be your wedding week. And if it is, happy wedding. And hopefully it'll go well for you. I know it will. This could also be your birthday week. So happy birthday for those of you who out there who are having a birthday who get this. Remember, when you receive this, it's when it was meant for you. And even if you're not, this is not your sun sign or your moon sign, you may have stumbled across this because it was meant for you. So even if you're not necessarily the Libra and you hear this, that's why I said about the birthday. Make sure that people understand. I understand when Libra has a birthday, but what I'm trying to explain to you is this coming week is about birthday energy. So it could be also, if you are in a specific faith, this could be the week that you entered the faith. It could be a celebration of that, an anniversary of your entering that faith. This could be an anniversary celebration. So somebody could be having an anniversary this week. This could be a celebration of accomplishment for education. And this could be also promotions, raises. This could be the benchmark of a business. So a business anniversary or the business just hit a milestone. This could be if you are a content creator, you may have just hit 10,000 views or 100,000 views or 1,000,000 views or viewers or subscribers. I don't know. The point is it's celebratory energy. So celebrate the week. Don't let this go by without a celebration. Find that energy because it's a hot energy. I like this too because there's the volcano in this one. This is the Knight of Wands. So this is reference to some work type environment, and this is a celebration around work and around the benefits of work. So don't be surprised. Again, we get back to anniversary of a job. This could be the celebration of a new job because this is that work energy, and you've worked hard to get that job. This could be the celebration of you starting a new business, your own business. You're totally independent now, that kind of thing. There's many ways to read this, but the point being that the celebration is, in this case, specifically. Don't be surprised when it pops up around work environment or things that make life work for you. This could be a celebration. A son and daughter. Son and daughter may want to come home and say, "Dad, I just proposed," or "I just was proposed to," depending on the situation. Or they just found out they got into college. They just received the message they were given. They have been accepted and they've chosen their college, which is nice. Baby's first steps, because this is again the work. Baby's first steps baby's first mom, dad, the first words, the first development. This could be the first date for one of your kids, and you're like, I'm nervous, that kind of thing. You may have just had the kids take the braces off. So they just had the first smile without a brace in so long. You know how wonderful that is. Again, so many firsts with this and so much energy around the work that was put in to get to the first. And then I love this too, because now it also opens up an opportunity of where do we go from here? What do we do from here? This has opened up a whole new life and freedom and happiness and joy. How do I use that? How do I use it to my advantage? And what can I take from this? Or what can I use this for moving forward? So make sure we use this energy to our advantage. And then with Six of Cups is here, let's plant some seeds. Again, use that energy to plant some seeds moving forward. Where do I want to go? How do I want to get there? And as you plant the seeds, don't be surprised if you are rewarded down the road for having embraced this energy and used it to your advantage. So let's not blow the energy just by being happy. Let's take the happiness and say, now, what can we do this? How can we use this moving forward? And you will be happy that you did. I'm going to let you go, but I wanted to tell you I am happy for you this week. And I wish, this is the one time I wish I was in your energy. Well, nothing more than that. It's wonderful. Love, light, and blessings from me and my family here at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, Miss Bonnie and her family. To you and your family, please hit that subscribe button. We made it easy. It's on the lower right-hand side of your screen. Just click that button and you subscribe. If you are on Sonoran Mystic Tarot and you have already subscribed, please pop over to Your Love Goddess, which is Miss Bonnie's channel, and subscribe there. If you are on her channel, then I invite you to join the family over here too at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Hit that subscribe button on the screen of Sonoran Mystic Tarot once you get there. And we will send you notices every time we go live or anytime we upload something, so you don't even have to look for us anymore. With that said, love, light, and blessings. Have a great one. See you next week. Bye-bye.